And now joining us live from the Samsung Smart Studio on the floor of the Las Vegas Convention Center, it's Veronica Belmont.
Yeah!
How's that for an opening? How's it going? It's like I see you at the conventions, at CES and tapings. That's how we see each other and hang out and catch up.
That is actually true. I don't think I've seen you since last CES at this point. It's weird. What are you going to do?
It goes by so fast,
I know,
though.
it does.
And you're so busy with TekZilla here. You're constantly covering CES and doing everything. What do you do when you're here? What's a day in the life of Veronica Belmont at CES?
Well, it's
all
funny.
Parties, right?
All parties, all
Non-stop.
drinking all the time. No, it's so we've been here for 2 days already.
Yeah.
Mostly we were covering all the press conferences yesterday
Yeah.
during press day. Today the show floor is open, so we're going to be walking around doing tons of video. And also we're doing a lot of live stuff from our broadcast booth over in the South Hall, I think, the one with all the cars. It's hard to keep track these days,
No,
but yeah,
it
we have a
definitely
broadcast tower there.
So what are you seeing this year? What are the big trends? What are people going to be talking about for the rest of the year?
Well, I think the thing that is really showcased this year is Ultra HD televisions, of course. Everyone's been talking about them. And what's cool now is that we're actually getting models that we'll be able to buy this year. Last year it was all about we're announcing this technology, we're showing it off, but now we can actually take these things home with us. The downside of that is that there's not a lot of content out there that's been shot in 4K. So there's a lot of upscaling of current HD content. But hopefully that'll change. I know a few of the different manufacturers out there are working hard to deliver 4K cameras and make it possible for us to watch that content the way it's meant to be seen.
What's the benefit of Ultra HD?
Well, it looks sick, so that's pretty much it.
Sure.
What do you want?
It looks sick.
It looks really sick.
Obvious.
Huge benefit.
But is this like this year? Is it a big jump in terms of what we're seeing, the technology out there? I mean, I feel like 2 years ago there was a huge change, and now it's just things just advancing and getting better.
Well, that's the thing. It kind of comes in peaks and valleys.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of in a valley year right now. It's the last year and this year, you know, we're starting to see, like I said, things that are coming to market instead of really fantastic trends, stuff that we've never seen before. We're kind of in that space right now. So a lot of stuff that has been prototyped in the past is now available.
So how do you survive CES? Like, what are the tips
A lot of
to
emergency,
navigating and surviving?
comfortable shoes, staying well hydrated for sure, and just eating every possible chance you can get. That's what I do.
And
anyway.
partying.
And partying.
Sure.
Nonstop.
What's up with you and the
partying?
partying?
That's all I know about CES. Parties and TVs.
You know what we need? We need nap pods. I feel like we need.
brilliant.
You would think
Why
they
are
would
there
have
no napping
created those
pods?
already. Someone.
They exist in the world at like airports and stuff. I think there's at an airport in Europe you can actually like rent a nap pod for like a couple hours. I don't know why we don't have them here.
We'll
It's
bring them
really-
here
Swap
next
out the
year.
sheets.
Although the idea of sleeping in a nap pod with some of the attendees here, not with them but after
Yeah,
them.
spoon pods. We'll just call them
Spoon pods.
Big
Cuddle-
spoon,
they
little
had
Headsy
spoon.
toesy pods.
They have cuddle cafes in Japan now where you can rent cuddling time.
Yep, I've been there.
I digress.
Speaking of what we don't have here at CES, if you were going to create that like ultimate fictional piece of technology you want to see here, what would that be?
A fictional piece of technology.
Yeah.
I'm all about the teleportation units.
Yeah.
I think that would make my CES a lot easier.
So not battle robots.
There's already battle robots. We have tons of battle robots.
Ethan, there's no
There's the
innovation here.
attacknids. You didn't see the attacknids?
I'm going to go there right
We
now.
have attacknids. We've got the Mondo Spider out by the Lenovo booth outside. We've got battle bots.
What?
Yeah, I rode in one earlier today.
What?
Yeah.
You're blowing his
Why
mind.
am I here? Why am I doing this, Shira? What am I
Sorry.
doing with you?
You're a prisoner. We're going to play a game right now
Oh.
that Ethan has set up, right?
Does it have an
Ethan?
arachnod pod in it?
Arachnod pod.
I thought you were saying
Are
something
you
else.
combining the battle robots and the sleeping pods
I
now?
can,
that
because it's
may
the
be
future.
not
Arachnod
work.
pod. I want
Yeah,
I want
arachnod
one.
pod.
Nick
So-
Cannon, let's make that happen. Arachnod pod.
So we're going to have a little game here. We know your series. You do so much online, right? I mean,
I
what
do a
changed
bit.
this year? You like started so many new shows.
We launched a new show called Factor Fictional
Yeah.
on the TekV channel on YouTube, created by Revision 3, and it's a show where we look at the science and technology from your favorite TV shows, movies, video games, comic books. Then we talk to experts to find out if it's something that can really exist in real life or if it's just something that's going to be in our imaginations forever.
Well, we're going to play
Arachnod
that
pod.
game.
Arachnod.
We're going to play that game today. Let's do it.
Factor fictional.
Ethan?
I'm going to give you the name of the device.
I know I was going to be tested.
You're going to be
Yes.
tested,
All right,
and if you
all right.
fail, we'll put you in an arachnod pod. So I'll tell you the name of the device. Tell me if it's real or fake or fictional.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Number one, the Happy Fork, an electronic fork that vibrates when you eat.
That is
fast.
real. That is real. I've seen it. I've touched it. It is real.
Right.
Yes, you are correct. Yes.
This is what happens when you
correct.
get someone who actually knows
The happy
her stuff.
All right, here we go.
Number
Number
two.
two, the Ninja Suit, a tuxedo made of fiber optics that makes you invisible by using a 360-degree HD camera that can mimic your environment.
I've seen those prototype before, not under that name though, so I'm going to say it's real.
It's fake. You
So
are wrong,
fake.
Veronica. You are wrong.
Fired from all your hosting gigs.
There is a suit like that was developed by researchers at Tokyo University, I
are
believe,
lying and
actually.
making
I'm
it
not making that up.
That's
Do you know
pretty
she
cool.
reads 3 books a month?
3 books a month.
Wow.
I asked her how she does it.
At least 2
I
of
was
those are
proud that I read a
smutty
book
romance.
over the holidays.
I read a magazine last night. Is that
All right, number 3 and final
last
one
one?
today.
Okay.
Beam Brush, an app-connected toothbrush that rewards you with video games, movie tickets, and clothing deals for good oral hygiene practices.
That's so bad that has to be real.
And
is real.
You're
All
right.
right. 2 out of 3, not bad.
2 out of 3 ain't bad. I
Thank
like
you
it.
so much. Veronica Belmont, it's always a pleasure having you here.